I don't think any community across this great country could ever imagine something like this happening in their backyard. It's extremely hard and difficult for everybody.
It was 1 year ago today that 4 people were found murdered at RJR Maintenance and Management in Mandan. The man accused of the crime, Chad Isaak, is still awaiting trial with a lengthy court report of requests and evidence. Reporter Julie Martin takes us back.
An event that hit close to home and stole the lives of 4 Mandan residents.
All of these individuals were the same way, every single one of them. They would give, and they didn't expect anything back.
45-year-old Chad Isaak was arrested 4 days later and charged with 4 counts of murder. What developed a year ago on April 4th.
At the present time, a motive for the crime is unknown.
Is still the big question today.
Just because we've got him doesn't mean this case. This is far from over. It comes the long process of prosecution.
A judge ordered bond for Isaak at $1 million on April 5th. Since then, his preliminary hearing has been waived and hundreds of documents have been entered as exhibits. A new judge was assigned to the case in December, and a motion hearing that has been reset 4 times has been scheduled for May.
So we need all of the information possible, especially when the stakes are as high as they are in this type of case.
The motion hearing will determine the suppression of evidence and request to change the venue of the trial.
It's also kind of a right of the state to have cases tried where they happen. It's only in those extreme circumstances, where the defendant's rights are so there just can't be seated an impartial jury.
State's Attorney Gabrielle Goder says both parties will have the ability to present witnesses at the hearing. A 10-day trial has been set for Isaak later this year in November. But as the calendar year folds over to another month, the memory of the lives taken on April 1st will be remembered. In a statement released by RJR, they say they continue to mourn the lives we held so closely and reflect on the little things in life. We have learned how precious life is and how unpredictable it can be.
RJR has created 2 scholarships for local students in Mandan honoring the 4 employees. Chris Isaak's public defender did not return our request for comment. Gruesome details surfaced today in that murder in Perham, Minnesota Monday night. 40-year-old Derek Swery stands charged with second-degree murder as well as felony possession of a firearm. Police say that he told them he noticed a .22 caliber gun missing from his bedroom. Swery later caught his roommate, the victim, Brandon Snyder, holding his gun. He says the 2 started fighting, and that's when Swery grabbed a folding knife and stabbed Snyder in both eyes. He then got his gun and shot Snyder 15 times. Authorities say Swery cleaned up the scene and then called them. If he's convicted, Swery faces up to 55 years in prison.